The Airbus A310 was released for Microsoft Flight Simulator for free as part of the 40th anniversary edition. The developer behind this was AIRLINER Builds, and they are no stranger when it comes to study level aircraft. The team has recently revealed their next airliner for the sim, but before we jump into all of that, let's take a look at what the next upgrades are going to be in store for the recently released Airbus A310. Before we jump into the nuts and bolts of this video, if you like the content and you're getting some value out of it, please click that subscribe button, as it really helps support myself and it keeps the channel growing and growing. Thank you very much for your support. AIRLINER Builds have been developing add-ons for simulators back since early 2019. The team started out with creating modifications for prepared 3D projects and then moved on to liveries. After a short time creating mods and liveries, the team moved on to its first lighting enhancement pack. In 2019, the team launched its AIRLINER Build store and then launched its first aircraft, which was the Airbus A300-600 for X-Plane. Two other aircraft were released in 2021, which were the Beluga and the A310-300, and the team has since launched its sub-brand, which was AIRLINER Scenes, and released a bunch of sceneries for Microsoft Flight Simulator and other platforms. Then in 2022, the team partnered with Microsoft Flight Simulator and released the Airbus A310 as part of the 40th anniversary edition. Since the release of the Airbus A310-300 for Microsoft Flight Simulator, the aircraft overall has been well received with great praise. With all new releases, especially to a massive audience such as the A310, as it was released to everyone for free, there is bound to have some teething issues that wasn't picked up in testing. The Airbus A310's next build is currently in public beta testing right now, which is available to anyone who wants to join. That being said, I wouldn't think it would be too long before we see the next update for this aircraft to hit the main show. To give you a bit of an idea what the team has been working on when it comes to the A310, the beta update includes light reworks for taxi and nav lights, in-sim ATC comms working correctly, performance optimization, sound review and fixes, and a bunch of reported bugs are being looked at, addressed and fixed. The AIRLINER Builds team have mentioned in a recent forum post on their website that users have been involved with the public beta test have reported improvements when it comes to FPS, which is great news. Moving on to what you most likely clicked on the thumbnail for, in the same post from the team, they revealed their next airliner that they are planning to release to Microsoft Flight Simulator in 2023, which is the Airbus A300-600F. This time around, the team is planning on releasing their airliner as an independent release, and it won't be partnering with Microsoft this time around. The AIRLINER Builds team are doing a completely new 3D model for the Airbus when it comes to Microsoft Flight Simulator, and they plan to release more updates to us as the community of the progress of the development in early next year. And as we mentioned at the top of the video, the Airbus A300 was the first aircraft that the team had released over on the X-Plane platform, and ever since that version has launched, it's seen an upgrade to a version 2 release. Some of the features we have seen on the Airbus when it comes to the X-Plane release that we would expect to see transferred over to the Microsoft Flight Simulator release are high quality visuals with 4K PBR textures inside and outside of the aircraft, accurate night lighting, a bunch of deliveries through the AIRLINER Builds manager store, custom sound sets, a feature-rich EFB, highly detailed systems including a detailed FMS that would fly SIDS and stars and has a VNAV and LNAV, custom hydraulics, electrical, pressurized systems and fuel systems, and also a tuned flight model that has unique characteristics and behaviors of the Airbus A300. Of course, all of this is speculation on my behalf from what we have seen from the team with the Airbus A300 over on X-Plane and the level of detail shown with the release of the A310 on Microsoft Flight Simulator. We get a bit of an idea what the team is capable for and what the team would strive for when it comes to a release of their product. If you are not familiar with the Airbus A300, it's a wide-body airliner that was designed in the late 60s and first flew in 1972. 560 plus of these were built and used primarily by UPS Airlines, FedEx and Indian Airlines, just to mention a few. The last delivery of a Airbus A300 was taken in 1991. The A300 family went on and developed into the Airbus A330 and the Airbus A340. We are looking forward to seeing what AIRLINER builds produce when it comes to the Airbus A300, and with a planned release for sometime in 2023, we shouldn't have to wait too long before we see it in our simulators. AIRLINER builds in the same forum post did mention they are working on some super cool projects for 2023, but they couldn't really discuss them at the moment. But of course, we're going to keep you posted on any development when it comes to the Airbus A300 and the other cool projects the team are planning to release in 2023. If you like this short video announcement type video on the Airbus A300 by AIRLINER builds, please be sure to hit that like button and also hit the subscribe button for more flight sim updates here. If you want to see more types of these videos, please let us know in the comments that you want to do so, and stick around for some more flight sim development updates. I'll leave one on the right hand side here, or maybe the left hand side depending what YouTube does, and I will see you over there.